Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? How you doing? How you doing today? Had to go to the doctor this morning, y'all. Had to go to the doctor to get my A1C. Of course, it's still a little high. 9.2, yeah. It was worse than that. It was 10 something. It's gone down by a point. I need to get it below 6, 5, something like that. Y'all know how it is, especially you people who have diabetes. Y'all know. Okay, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, especially since the holidays coming up. Now, everybody saw what happened yesterday. McCarthy. The Republicans are finally getting off their tail. They finally trying to do something about Joe Biden impeaching him. But these lunatics out here, these lunatics Democrats, are saying that they are picking on Joe Biden. This is all a lie and they have no evidence. Now what I want to know is, what the heck are these people smoking? What kind of pills are they popping? What type of drugs are they on? What's wrong with these people? I mean, they got evidence, but the people out here saying that they don't have the evidence. And the reason why they say that, y'all, is because they watching the wrong news, okay? They watching the ABC, NBC, MSNBC, CNN. Well, CNN kind of got a little bit more, on it now, okay? They kind of picking up speed just a little bit. They kind of picking it up. But they're watching the wrong news. And I'm going to play some videos for y'all. And y'all going to be outraged. Because I was, okay? Now, if this is your first time here, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do that for me. Do it for me, okay? I'm recording on my tablet right now because my phone ain't working. My camera, well, it's working, but, I only got 1 or 2 bars, Moving right along. Go to timberlilycreations.com, all right? Buy yourself some mugs while you watch me. And go to cookingwithsandrafay.com. Had to get that in, y'all. Had to get it in. I'm going to play this first video, just in case. This is for the people who didn't hear what McCarthy said. Pay close attention to McCarthy, Speaker of the House.
That President Biden did lie to the American people about his own knowledge of his family's foreign business dealings. Eyewitnesses have testified that the president joined on multiple phone calls and had multiple interactions. Dinners resulted in cars and millions of dollars into his son's and his son's business partners. We know that bank records show that nearly $20 million in payments were directed to the Biden family members and associates through various shell companies. The Treasury Department alone has more than 150 transactions involving the Biden family and other business associates that were flagged as suspicious activity by U.S. banks. Even a trusted FBI informant has alleged a bribe to the Biden family. Biden used his official office to coordinate with Hunter Biden's business partners about Hunter's role in Burisma, a Ukrainian energy company. Finally, despite these serious allegations, it appears that the president's family has been offered special treatment by Biden's own administration. Treatment that not otherwise would have received if they were not related to the president. These are allegations of abuse of power, obstruction, and corruption, and they warrant further investigation by the House of Representatives. That's why today I am directing our House committee to open a formal impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden. This logical next step will give our committees the full power to gather all the facts and answers for the American public. That's exactly what we want to know, the answers I believe the president would want to answer these questions and allegations as well. This effort will be led by Chairman James Comer at the Committee on Oversight, in coordination with Chairman Jim Jordan for Judiciary Committee and Chairman Jason Smith on Ways and Means. Now, I do not make this decision lightly. And regardless of your party or who you voted for, these facts should concern all Americans. The American people deserve to know that the public offices are not for sale, and that the federal government is not being used to cover up the actions of a politically associated family. Now, I would encourage the president and his team to fully cooperate with this investigation in the interests of transparency. We are committed to getting the answers for the American public. Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more and nothing less. That's all they want is the answers, Joe Biden and the Biden family. Now they got records, y'all. $20 million. Spread it out through the Biden family. Not just the Biden family. Now they're going to find something on Obama on them too, okay? Money just burst out everywhere. You know what I'm talking about? Money being passed on to certain politicians for doing certain things. Money passed on to social media companies, shutting the people up. Money just everywhere. They're going to have bank records, y'all. They're going to have documents. They're going to be able to subpoena all of that. And these people said, ain't no evidence. Now, this is how they did Trump. They didn't have evidence on Trump, y'all. But they did this to Trump. And they couldn't find anything when they tried to impeach him. Nothing. Zip. Zero. Nada. Nothing. Okay. Now, he said it's going to be an inquiry. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know. I don't know if that's when they get all the documents, subpoena and everything, and then they vote on whether they're going to impeach him. But I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this to the Biden family. Anybody who know the Biden family, if you watch me, which I doubt, the best thing for Grandpa to do, the best thing for him to do now is to resign. If you don't want all your business out there, okay, you better resign, okay. You better resign, y'all. You Democrats, you low-down, corrupted Democrats, y'all better get him to resign. Because y'all gonna be implemented in this also, okay. You low-down, dirty judges, okay. You low-down, dirty prosecutors, all of y'all are in on this together, okay. Social media companies, all of y'all are doing this to the American people, okay. We ain't dumb, we ain't stupid. Now, we do have some people that's dumb and stupid and who refuse to believe that Joe ain't did nothing. Nothing. Look at this right here. But I'm going to tell you something. Greg Kelly from Newsmax saying that something is going to come out very soon. And I want you to pay attention to Greg Kelly and how he says it. And I want you to tell me if you believe him, because I do. Why would he get on the news and say something like this? Tell us, Greg. Tell us.
There is an audio tape, I am told, by people in the know, not necessarily in government, not necessarily out of government. I can't say too much. But there is incontrovertible evidence of Joe Biden's corruption that is about to be made public. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen before Labor Day, but it will happen sometime between Labor Day and Halloween. This tape will be made public. I'm not sure by what entity at this point, but once it is heard, Joe Biden will have, well, he'll have only two options. Number one, he will not be able to remain a candidate for the presidency for re-election. It will be over and done with. The only thing that he might be able to do, potentially, but probably not, is remain as president. I am told this tape is that incriminating, and they're worried about it right now at the White House. They know about it. They know it's out there. There may be more than one, and it makes a lot of sense.
There's an audio tape that's very damaging. It's supposed to come out before October the 31st, before Halloween. Very damaging. Why would Greg Kelly say that if it's not true? Why? Oh, he's just trying to scare people. He's just trying to scare Joe into dropping out the race and for resigning. He's trying to make him resign. That's all the Republicans and the conservatives do. They try to scare the Democrats. Y'all got that backwards, okay? Y'all try to scare us, the people on the right, okay? Y'all trying to make it seem like we are fools and we are conspiracy theorists, okay? Now, I want y'all to pay close to this, what this guy said right here. This is what he said about recordings and stuff like that. Any smart person, okay, if you're doing something wrong and corrupted, any smart person with any brains would make sure that they have evidence and they would record just in case for later on. Because sooner or later, y'all, I'm going to tell you, people who out there doing bad, who doing bad things, corrupted things in your life, okay, that you ain't supposed to be doing, pretty soon you're going to get caught. And you may have a partner or you may have partners, okay, but there's going to be always somebody who's going to run their mouth and tell it and going to have the evidence to prove it that it was not me. Okay, it was him. It was him. Pay close attention to what this guy says.
The 1023 produced to the House committees redacted reference that the foreign national who allegedly bribed Joe and Hunter Biden allegedly has audio recordings of his conversation with them. 17 such recordings. According to the 1023, the foreign national possesses 15 audio recordings of phone calls between him and Hunter Biden. According to the 1023, the foreign national possesses 2 audio recordings of phone calls between him and then Vice President Joe Biden. These recordings were allegedly kept as a sort of insurance policy for the foreign national in case that he got into a tight spot.
Y'all hear that? Just in case he got into a tight spot. Sorry that cut off for a second. He kept insurance just in case. Now, are we going to hear what was said? Most likely, is this what Greg Kelly is talking about, okay? Is it? Are there more recordings out here on other politicians, other presidents, other people? Is it? Should Obama be worried? Should Clinton be worried? Should Hillary Clinton be worried also? Should they be? Yes. Yes, they should be worried. They should be. Because this is an outrage, okay? Now, you know what they are already saying, what happened on 9/11. That was done on purpose too. But as you know, that is conspiracy theory, y'all. That's what they said, okay? Some things happened that shouldn't have happened before the plane struck, okay? I'm not on that topic right now. Let me move on. There's a lot of things going on. And y'all know about the wrap-up smear. We heard Nancy Pelosi talk about the wrap-up smear and how you blame someone else when something is going on with you. You know, all the news is on you. You got to think of something else. You got to think of a wrap-up smear. You got to smear someone else, okay? You got to find something so deep on them, you got to wrap it up and put it all on them. Get it off of you, the wrap-up smear. Listen to this guy right here. I forgot his name. I forgot But y'all can tell me down in the comment section. Listen to him.
They just continue to take orders from Donald Trump, their puppet master in chief, who has directed them to persecute and to go after Joe Biden, which may take the form of an illegitimate impeachment inquiry.
See how he's trying to put things on us? He's trying to wrap it up, put it on Trump. Trump is the reason. Trump is the reason that everything is going on. We're going to wrap this up and put it on Trump. It's Trump. He's the one causing everything to happen. Derangement syndrome. Trump derangement syndrome, y'all. They all have it. They got it. Everything that's done, everything that happened under Joe Biden is going to be blamed on Trump. Everything. Y'all know it is. Now listen to this right here. Because this gets even crazy right here. This is crazy. Listen.
Are you confident when you look at what the Justice Department has done, when you look at the investigations into Hunter Biden that the Republicans have pursued up to this point, that there hasn't been any wrongdoing, everything's been above board?
Yes, I'm extremely confident. The American people know fundamentally that Joe Biden is a good and decent man who's dedicated his life to public service and will continue to serve the people honorably and admirably.
I know he on drugs. Joe Biden is a good and decent man. I know he on drugs. I know. Why do we have these mental people in office? He said he knows Joe Biden is good and decent, y'all. I can't take this no more. I can't take it. But listen to this right here. They still blaming Donald Trump. Listen to this fool right here, y'all.
So the Speaker taking no questions, but I'd like to continue having some questions answered, if possible, with Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who is with us, and, of course, Ali Vitale, who continues to be with us from Capitol Hill. Congresswoman, your reaction to what you just heard.
Kevin McCarthy and House Republicans, particularly the extreme MAGA wing of his caucus, are essentially just an arm of the Trump campaign. That's what this is all about. They are succumbing to the pressure from Donald Trump and from their right-wing MAGA base. And they're allowing Donald Trump to hold our economy hostage. They are allowing, they are giving in to their extreme MAGA wing, and they will potentially likely crash our economy, all while engaging in, and they are afraid. They know they have nothing there, that there's been no evidence. And so they're using this word inquiry. He just said they're going to move forward on impeachment.
So explain to us, if you would, from the House.
In the pocket of Donald Trump.
What is the difference between an inquiry and impeachment?
There is no difference on it. They have to vote on whether to move forward on impeachment. That's what the vote is. That's what when we voted on impeachment of Donald Trump, who we impeached twice because there was real, credible evidence that came up publicly and was evident and obvious, not this hazy gray area that they're hanging their hat on. They've acknowledged there's no evidence against Joe Biden. They are going to vote. The House has to vote to move forward on an impeachment period. They're adding the word inquiry like they're still going to do some investigations. They've been investigating for months and months. They've acknowledged they have no evidence. They don't need to vote to move forward on impeachment, other than Donald Trump has pressured them that they are a wholly owned subsidiary of his campaign, and they are giving in to their extreme MAGA Republicans, because Kevin McCarthy knows that one member can move to remove him, and the only thing he cares about is holding on to power.
Only way McCarthy leave, y'all, is unless he is voted out by the House, okay? Ain't no one person who can get rid of him. Ain't no one person. That's a lie. Now, she said that Trump is holding the economy hostage. How is that when Biden is supposed to be the so-called president? How is Trump holding the economy hostage? Denial. She's in denial. You can't tell me that this woman is not mentally ill. You can't tell me that she's not. And anybody who think that Trump has something to do with it got to have something wrong up in here. You can't tell me that this economy is doing good under Joe Biden. You just can't tell me that. And you cannot tell me that they don't have evidence on Joe Biden. There's bank records lady, okay? Bank records recording lady that's coming out on Joe Biden, okay? Coming out pretty soon on a television screen near you, okay? So you need to pay attention, lady, because something is wrong with you. Go to the doctor, please. And I advise anyone else who can't see the bullshit, I'm going to say it because it's pissing me off. If you can't see the bullshit that's going on right now with the Democratic Party and what they have been doing ever since they took office, then you just need to lay down and find yourself a grave and have someone to put dirt on top of you. Because you already gone. You already dead, okay? We sick of you. You need to get off the screen. Okay, get off the television, get off of YouTube, get off of social media, telling lies, trying to brainwash the American people, okay? They have woken up. We are awake, okay? They have spoken. The blacks have spoken. The Hispanics have spoken. The Asian, all of them have spoken about what's going on with the economy, okay? So, lady, lay down and die because you already dead, lady. You already gone, okay? That pissed me off. Let me go, y'all. Let me go before I get in trouble on YouTube. I don't wish nobody's death. I don't. But that lady is gone too far, okay? You can't help nobody like that. You can't. I want y'all to go down that comment section and tell me what y'all think about this whole darn thing. Okay, and while you're at it, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.